We're nearing the end of the year and many LEGO sets that were scheduled to retire at the end of this year are already sold out. So that means prices on secondary markets like eBay and Amazon are about to rise for those sets. I've been taking some time recently to look up a lot of sets that retired this year on eBay to see what they're going for. There are some sets I definitely expected to do well, going well above MSRP, but there are also some surprises of sets that I didn't expect to jump in price so quickly. In this video, I've gathered a sample of 15 sets that have already risen quite a bit in value, even though they just retired. As a quick side note, I'm filming this video a week in advance, so if you're looking on eBay now, some of these prices may have fluctuated since the time I filmed this video. We'll start out with Emma's Art School, set number 41711. This set had an MSRP of $70, and right now on eBay, the lowest available is $100. You could have easily gotten this set for 20 to 30% off all throughout the year. There are normally a few LEGO Friends sets that do pretty well each year, but it can be a bit of a gamble to try to figure out which ones are going to be a great success. This is a really great looking set, and I totally could have imagined this set doing well after retirement, but I just never like to bet on Friend sets, because if you miss, you normally miss pretty bad. Next up is Cat Hotel, set number 41742. Had an MSRP of $30, and right now on eBay it's going for $60. This set was a Barnes & Noble exclusive. It was never discounted from either Barnes & Noble or LEGO, but you could have created discounts by buying from Barnes & Noble during a triple stamps promotion with a Barnes & Noble membership, using Rakuten and discounted gift cards. You could have gotten it for maybe 30 to 40% off there, or from Lego.com by stacking up gifted purchases, Rakuten, double insiders points, and you could have gotten maybe 40% off, maybe a little bit more if it was a better gifted purchase. I don't think many people knew this set even existed, but if you're in my Patreon, we have a resource that lists out every single retailer exclusive, so you would have known about this set. I didn't buy any of this set because it was Friends and because of the reasons I listed on the last set, but I had kept an eye on it here and there throughout the year, and it was going for around $50 on eBay throughout its entire shelf life. So it did have signs of being a good performer. Ninja Dojo Temple, set number 71767. It has an MSRP of $100, and on eBay it's going for $170. I'm shocked that this set is already going at this high of a price. This was never really talked about by investors. I saw one LEGO investing YouTuber out there that talked about this positively, and congrats to him for picking up some of this set. I like the look of its set. It looks awesome. I just really wasn't sure that it would be that fast of a winner, but clearly this set was not picked up by a ton of investors, and that's allowed it to go up in price significantly. It also was never really discounted much. The most you could have gotten it for was 20% off, I think, throughout its life. So I think that really helped this set go under the radar. Lloyd's Golden Ultra Dragon, set number 71774. This set had an MSRP of $150. And right now on eBay, there are a lot of sellers in Japan, but if you filter by only US listings, there are only 13 sellers, and the lowest it's available for is $240. I really like this set for investing. I talked about it in my sleeper sets video a couple months back. Unfortunately, I only got one of this set before it sold out really early from LEGO, and then it was only available for a couple other retailers at MSRP. I didn't want to pay MSRP for this set. The most it was ever really discounted from retailers was 20%, and it was only for a very short period of time here and there. My plan with this set was to buy it when there were exclusive honey offers on this set, so you could have gotten maybe $15 or $30 cash back on this set and stacked it up with gifted purchases and double insiders points from LEGO, but I got started buying the set a little too late and it sold out before I got more than one. Next up, the Heavenly Realms, set number 80039. It had an MSRP of $190. And if you watched my top 10 sets for investing video a couple months back, I mentioned that there was one other set that I really loved for investing and that I was going to break it down in a Patreon exclusive video. Well, that was this set. This was a Lego.com exclusive, meaning it wasn't even available in stores. And right now on eBay, there is not a single listing available in the US or abroad. The most recent sold listing is for $393. Other sold listings for around $300. But right now, if you list it, you can pretty much name your price. And a really unfortunate turn of events, I slept on this set too long as well. I didn't get to pick up any of the set, even though I knew it was a winner. I really loved it. I knew it was going under the radar because there were only ever 5 sets listed on eBay throughout its entire life. I just ended up prioritizing other sets over it too soon, and the set sold out in mid-November. I was expecting it to stay around at least until mid-December, but hey, You win some, you lose some. At least I picked up some other great sets for investing. Now we have the World Map set number 31203. This set had an MSRP of $250, and right now on eBay, the lowest it's listed for is $400. I'm very surprised at how quickly the set has appreciated in value. I don't think many other people or investors saw a ton of value in the set either, so it's very undersupplied. It's such a gamble at $250. If you don't really love a set for investing, I wouldn't spend $250 on a set to gamble on. So I think many people were in that same boat, but people who took a chance on the set are really loving their returns right now, especially if you bought it for around $150 when it was discounted multiple times throughout the end of this year. The Llama Brickhead set number 40625. The set had a $10 MSRP, and right now there are 2 listings on eBay at $20, and then after that it jumps to $30. So once those 2 listings sell, it's going to jump up a ton in price. This was a LEGO exclusive, and it was one of 3 LEGO Minecraft Brickheads that were retiring at the end of this year, and it was the first one that sold out. The other 2 are doing great as well, but this one is definitely doing the best because it sold out earlier. I was a big fan of all 3 of these Brickheads. I listed them as my 5th favorite set for investing this year in my top 10 sets video a couple months ago. I was only able to grab 6 in total, so definitely not ideal. I was able to pick up more of the other Brickheads because they're available for longer. This set was never discounted, but if you watched my top 10 gift purchases video this year, you know that you can easily create at least a 40% off discount by buying during these promotions from lego.com. If you're wanting to get serious about LEGO investing in the new year and want to join a LEGO investing community, then you should check out the Brick Dynasty Patreon. It's filled with a ton of useful perks and resources for every LEGO investor, no matter what stage you're at, including monthly exclusive videos, monthly group meetings, and my target buy prices for every set that's retiring in that current year. So if you're interested in something like this, then you can join using the link in the description below. The next set we have is Family House and Electric Car, set number 60398. This set has an MSRP of $60, and right now there are only 2 listings on eBay in the US. The lowest of them is $120 and the other one is $150. I will say most sold listings are around $60 to $70, but if anyone wants to buy one now, they're going to have to pay that price. I also had my eye on this set throughout the year because of how short a shelf life it had. I believe it was released in June of this year, but at the end of the day, I stayed away from it because it's a city set. I feel very similarly about city sets as I do Friends. I just don't gamble on this theme unless it's 70% off or more. If you're really convinced about this set and wanted to pick some up, you could have easily gotten it for 20% off throughout the year. I'm not sure if you could have gotten a greater discount from other retailers throughout the year. I wasn't really tracking the deals on this set too closely. Here's a set that I was a big fan of, the Police Station, set number 10278, had an MSRP of $200. Right now on eBay, the lowest available in the US is $300. This was by far my favorite of the 3 modulars retiring at the end of this year. It has the shortest shelf life of the 3, best looking in my opinion, and it sold out from LEGO over a month ago, I think. This was listed as my 3rd favorite set for investing in my top 10 sets video. I was only able to pick up 2 in total. Again, I slept on the set too long. I was wanting to pick them up during Honey exclusive offers and stack them with gifted purchases, but it sold out so early in the year, I should have started buying on this set a little bit sooner. The only major discount I can remember on this set from any retailer was Amazon shortly before it retired, just a couple weeks back. It was discounted to 25% off. Next up is the Pickup Truck, set number 10290. The set had an MSRP of $130, and right now on eBay, it's going for around $170. This was a Amazon exclusive. I saw a few people say they didn't like the set for investing on YouTube, but honestly, I really like this set. I picked up 5. You could have gotten it for 30% off from Amazon multiple times during Amazon Prime Days and Black Friday. I just think this set looks really good. I think it's really iconic with the Christmas season, and you can also change the season on this set to different times throughout the year. Now we have the Llama Village, set number 21188. This set had an MSRP of $130, and right now on eBay, there are only 10 sellers in the US, $160 for its lowest. Then right after that listing, it's $215. As I would expect any Minecraft set, except for the Minecraft Brickheads, I would think this set would be going well under MSRP still, but this one looks like it's breaking the mold. You could have easily gotten this set several times throughout the year for 30% off, and it looks like a great set. I guess I really underestimated how popular llamas are in Minecraft. The Abandoned Village, set number 21190. This set had an MSRP of $45, and right now there are only 5 sellers in the US on eBay, and the lowest is $79, and then after that it jumps to $90. Just recently it was available from Target for 35% off, and it was definitely readily available at 20% off all throughout the year at every retailer. I'm not super familiar with Minecraft. Maybe this spot is very popular in the community, but this set is not much to look at in my opinion. These two Minecraft sets just really surprised me. Most Minecraft sets are pretty hoarded. It looks like maybe some investors realize that it's pretty over hoarded and they're staying away from it, which is creating a lack in supply now. We'll have to see where all the other Minecraft sets are a year from now, but besides these two Minecraft sets, the others aren't doing that great. LEGO Icons chess set number 40174. The set had an MSRP of $65. Right now, the lowest it's going for is $105 on eBay. This was a LEGO exclusive, and right before it went out of stock during Black Friday, you could have gotten the set for 40% off, $38.99 from Lego.com, and it was limit 20. When you stack up all the discounts from GWPs, Rakuten, Insider's Points, Cashback Credit Card, you'd be looking at more around a 60% discount on every one of these sets you bought. This set had a really long shelf life. It was around for 7 years or so. Pretty much every chess set in the past have all been great hits, but many people attributed their success to the unique minifigures they have in the sets. The past chess sets have been Castle, Pirates, Kingdoms, and the latest Harry Potter chess set. It looks like minifigures don't entirely drive the price of these chess sets because this set is really showing otherwise. I think the set also went well under the radar of investors. I just didn't see anyone talking about it. I personally looked at it and saw a really long shelf life, no minifigures, and just decided to pass. The second to last set is the AT-AT, set number 75288. Has an MSRP of $170. Right now on eBay, it's going for around $240. Had a pretty long 3.5 year shelf life. I didn't see anyone talking about this set at all, including myself, to be fair. It was really not discounted too much this year. I recall seeing it for around maybe $120 or so at some point during this year, but besides that, I didn't even see it at a consistent 20% off discount. I think this set will continue to do nicely until LEGO inevitably releases another AT-AT. The last set I want to cover is the Floral Art set, set number 31207. This set had an MSRP of $80, and right now there are only 5 sellers in the US, with the lowest listed at $120, then after that it jumps up to $146. Recent sold listings are more around $70 to $80, but if you want to buy one now, you're going to have to pay that $120 price. This was a really underwhelming set in my opinion. I didn't think it was much to look at all, and it's clear most investors thought the same about this set, but it looks like there's a good amount of demand in relation to the supply for the set. And I know you definitely could have gotten it for 20% off throughout the year, and I think 30% off here and there. These are the 15 sets I wanted to highlight, but I do want to note that you should not expect these immediate returns for every LEGO set. On the other hand, if a set hasn't risen much in value right now, it does not mean it's a bad investment. It takes time for most sets to rise a significant amount above MSRP. This is why I always try to make sure I buy my sets at the cheapest price possible. I never buy sets at MSRP or even 20% off in almost every case. That's all I have for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely drop a like below. It helps out my channel a ton. If there are any other sets that you see really rising in value, definitely comment them down below. Or if you have any questions about LEGO investing, I'd be happy to answer them as soon as I can in the comments. And if you want to see more LEGO investing content like this, definitely subscribe. I put out videos every Monday and Thursday. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. As always, my videos are not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm only sharing my journey as a LEGO investor, and I encourage you to do your own research before buying any LEGO sets.